Thank you for joining another episode of Free to Become Me channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Okay, this is our portable washing machine that we got in town. You got it at a place called Save Mart up in Corzall Town. Anyway, it's by a brand Daewoo. I don't know if y'all remember Daewoo, but I remember when I was in my 20s, a company came out and they sold cars. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same company. I'm thinking it is, but they used to sell cars. But I believe this is part of their appliance line. Anyway, it's very simple. Of course, it's in Spanish. Very simple. You just hit the encendido, which is start or on. And then you hit play, pausa, inicio, or pause. Scan it. Good. But anyway, it works really good. I don't know if you can really see it, but it works good. And it's powerful. Yeah, so hopefully you can see it. But it is portable, so it actually can go anywhere. And all we did was hook it up to the line. We actually were going to put it in the house at first, but then we decided, since we had enough room out here, to go ahead and stick it out here. But it definitely works pretty good. And of course, today is my wash day. And this is the water softener. And where we live, it's at 187 or 184 gallons left. It'll regenerate tonight around 2. But where we live, the water is so hard. I mean, like, unbelievable hard. And when I got the unit, I ordered it from Amazon. It's by Aquashore. And keep in mind, I'm not getting paid for any of these advertisements, but I like to give props where props is due. But I got it from Amazon. So it came with this unit, then also the unit for the salt. But it comes preset at 1,000 gallons. And I believe, if I remember right, I'll check later, and if I've quoted you wrong, I'll come back and correct it. But usually in the United States of America, it's usually 1,000. 1,000 is good, like 1,000 gallons, and then it'll regenerate. But we had to put it on 300. So that tells you how hard the water is. Because I had it on 1,000 when it first came, and the water was just ridiculous hard. It just was leaving spots everywhere, so it wasn't lathering. So they have a calculation on their website, and I did a calculation, and with that calculation, it said that it needs to be at 300. So that's what it said. But it works really good. They have awesome customer service. Keep in mind, I'm in Central America, BELIZE, and I did not have to call anyone. They were able to help me right through email and chat. So excellent company. Okay, so the washing has been complete. Look how dry everything is. Look at this. Can't bring nothing out of this thing. I'm sorry, this thing may be small, but it's definitely worth it. And it works. Just because something's small doesn't mean it does not. Always remember that. Okay. This is after the storm that came by here. Sarah. So, actually, honestly, this happens every time we get a good hard rain. Like I told you before, BELIZE, when it rains, it pours. It's Sometimes it's annoying because sometimes it can take a while for it to dry up. But anyway, as you can see, it's washing day and I'm drying the clothes. And like I said, I wash almost every other day because, again, as you can see, that washer is small. So this does a good job. It really does. Hanging clothes on the line. Wow, it's amazing. No, but again, some things are just not gonna dry soft like your washcloths and your towels. And I have to have them soft. Nobody wants to have something crunchy rubbing on their skin. But I'm gonna show you the dryer next. Oh, the dryer is awesome. Okay, so it is time to dry the clothes. They have been on the line for about an hour. Now, usually in the summertime when it's real hot, that's all it takes is an hour. But now that it's cooled down a bit, it takes maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours for them to completely dry. Now, I took the towels and the washcloths off the line after about 45 minutes, so they're still kind of damp, and that's what I do. I let them stay out there at least to get a little dry, so when I put them in the dryer, they don't have a lot of wetness to them. Okay, so this is a dryer. It is Morris. Now this I ordered online. I did a little research on Tiny Living, and everybody was talking about this dryer. And it was a little pricey for a small dryer, but let me tell you something. This sucker is worth it. I don't care. But that's the name, Morris. And I got my 2 little dry balls in there. So let's look at the top. This is all the controls. Power button tells me to close the door. Okay, and these are the different options. It's on quick now. Then you got shirt. I might have missed that, but the top was quick shirt, silks. Then you got warm, refresh, shoes. Is it actually got a shoe rack too? I'll show you shoe rack. Haven't used that part yet. And then it's got sanitize, which I don't get that part, but I want clean clothes. But anyway, so there's the smart and the quick. And usually I'll put it either on the smart or the quick, and then I'll put how many minutes I want on it. So I'll probably do about 20 minutes. It probably won't take the whole 20 minutes because, like I said, it's already semi-dry. It just needs to be fluffy. So here's the inside. And this is the vent. That's what you do. You need to clean it. Clean it after every couple dries. Okay. Got a little light. Okay. It has a magnet. Pull it back in. See? Alright, and then right here is the water. As you can see, the washer earlier really drains everything out, but if you wash it by hand and you still have some water in there, the water will come in here, this little container, and you just take the water out and dump it. Okay, and then I'm going to put a towel in here. Okay, now this is a big towel. It's a big, and it's still damp. It's not completely dry. And I'll put a couple of washcloths in here. And you want to only fill it up to halfway, like about right here, because you want to be able to make sure it tumbles. So maybe about right here, halfway. So let's see what else we got in here. Another washcloth. And let's take everything out now. Okay. All right, that's good because that towel's big enough. So anyway, I got 1 big towel and 3 washcloths. And usually what I'll put in there, I'll put I could put a lot of underwear in there, a lot of panties, maybe about 10 pair of panties, 5 pair of shorts, like undershorts, like that Ronnie's wears. So anyway, so I'm gonna close this up. Okay. Then here's the plug right there. And then I have it hooked up to the EcoFlow. Instead of plugging it into the wall and using up all my electricity, I plug it into this. All the different plugs. See? And this EcoFlow. This was an awesome investment. It was pricey too, but again, it was well worth it. And we ordered this. You can order from Amazon, but I believe we actually ordered it from EcoFlow. And it looks like it was at 100%. See? 100%. And when we get done drying, I'm going to show you where it is. Just to give you an idea how long it lasts. And, you know, dryers, they pull a lot. It is a tiny dryer, but it still pulls a lot. All right. So let's get this thing popping. This dryer by Morse really is a good investment, because if you either have a small space, a small apartment, or you don't have the hookups for a dryer, this is a perfect investment. See, it goes backwards and forwards. Okay. And this is the shoe rack. Put your shoes on it. Put one shoe on here, put the other shoe there, and then you stick it in there. And then it actually doesn't go around, it just stays, and then the heat dries it. So this won't be going like this, it's just going to be flat. And then the heat dries it, and then if you look up here, you'll see where it says shoe. Okay, I'll let you know when it's complete. Keep it going. And the first load took about 30 minutes. So I've already folded that up and put that up. And so I've done 2 loads. So by the time I put this back on for another 10 minutes, it's probably going to be about an hour, 10, 15 minutes. And just so you have an idea of where it is on the charging tip, it's at 72%. And again, don't forget, dryers pull a lot of energy. So that's pretty good. So by the time I'm done, in about 10 minutes, it might be at 270, 268, somewhere around there. And also with this EcoFlow, it came with several charging units. Okay. It came with, of course, a plug right here to plug into the wall unit, which at that point, it only takes, I think we had it down to 30% one time, and I think it took a couple hours to charge completely up. Also, here's the other unit, and this is for the car. I mean, I can really only see them using that like an emergency or something, like electricity's out or something like that, and your generator's dead. And then also it came with, I think, 8 solar panels. Okay, and we haven't used the solar panels yet, but of course, using the solar panels, that will take some hours. But yeah, the EcoFlow mats, I love it.
And thank you once again for joining us on Free to Become Me channel. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends and family. Also, please join us on our next episode as we continue to share tiny home living in Belize. We're going to be doing a little DIY mechanic work as things come about with our car. They got to get fixed. So come back and join me in trying to figure things out under the hood. And as always, we thank each and everyone for joining us, and have a blessed day, everyone.